Hello? What's this? Hello?
Whoa.
You ready?
Yeah.
Ready?
How you doing? I guess so.
What's your name?
uh, I'm Neil.
Neil, where you calling me from, love?
I'm calling from Birmingham, Alabama.
Okay, do me a favor. Just wipe your screen.
All right.
Okay, there we go. And don't cut your head off.
My bad. Can you see?
Yep, you got it. All right. So, Neil, Birmingham, Alabama. How old are you?
I'm 40 years old.
Okay. Don't cut your head off, honey.
All right, my bad. I'm trying to set you up.
All right.
All
There you
right.
go. Neil, Birmingham, Alabama, 40 years old. Do you have any kids?
Nah, not currently.
Not currently. What's your zodiac sign?
I don't go by that.
Okay, you don't believe it. That's fair.
Yeah.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a wardrobe stylist. I'm an activist as well.
Wardrobe. You get paid to be an activist?
No, it's not about
Well,
money.
actually, what do you do for a living?
Right, you donate your services as well. You know what I'm saying? It's called a nonprofit organization.
Okay, fair enough. So, how do you make money? Is it wardrobe stylist? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Again, I don't want your head cut off. Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right. So we got Neil, Birmingham, Alabama, 40 years old. Doesn't believe in zodiacs. I can respect that. No children, and he's a wardrobe stylist and an activist. What kind of woman you looking for, love?
That's the whole thing. The kind of woman I'm looking for, I will have to look for a woman that is accepting of all lifestyles. We living in a world right now where everybody's so judgmental, and I'm just looking for a woman that can accept a man that hasn't been with a woman in a couple decades.
Oh, so you're not looking for a woman, you're looking for a man?
No, that's not what I said. Did you hear me clearly?
Don't start that. I'm trying to listen, Neil. Here's the deal.
Yes, ma'am.
I want to be respectful.
Okay? But that wasn't respectful. I'm sorry. Because I said I was looking for a woman, and I told you a woman that is accepting.
Let me tell you why I said that. Because in the beginning, you said you want a woman that's open-minded to all lifestyles. And then you also said you haven't been with a woman in a couple of decades. So that's why I said, are you interested in men?
No. I said I was looking for a woman. So being
no. I said what kind of woman you looking for. You didn't say it. That's why I was being clear.
Question, correct?
That's what. So here's the deal. Have you dated men in the past?
Yes.
Okay. So are you no longer dating men?
I'm not interested. No, I haven't dated a man in a while as well.
Okay. So you have dated women in the past?
Yeah, and over a couple of decades.
So a couple of decades is 10. So 20 years ago?
Approximately.
Okay. And what made you want to start dating women now?
I want to live a life that's pleasing to the Lord. And that's what I feel like God wants for me.
Do you want to have kids?
I do.
Can I just ask this blanket statement? Because I've had this on my show at times. Men that dated men but decided to date women, but they also wanted to be fathers. So do you think it's because you want to have children you want to start dating women?
No, my belief in Christ, Jesus Christ. No, not at all.
Okay. So just when did this dedication to women come back around for you?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Well, let's take a moment, Neil. I want to be honest with you. This is a big show, so we can proceed, but I do want you to understand that a lot of people are going to watch this. So are you fine with that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I want to be completely honest with you. This is an international show, so I want to be respectful. We can move on. I don't want you to talk about something you don't want to talk about.
No, I think it's needed. It's time. I was a victim of a hate crime. A guy tried to kill me. And I just I just feel like though I wasn't at fault, I just feel like God is just sending us signs that we need to, live a different lifestyle, So I'm taking my pain as a sign that God wants me to do something differently. So that's that's why I am.
Okay. Have you gone to therapy or have you talked? I always want to be honest. I'm not I don't have any credentials as in therapy. So have you ever talked to anybody as a therapist about this?
It's been hard. It's been a hard journey because I also feel like I'm being discriminated against by the state. I, I, the guy who tried to take my life, the way I survived was, I had to use the gun that he tried to kill me with. I had to use it on him, and the state prosecutors are charging me when they know he came in with the gun, so they discriminating against me too, and they're trying to cover up that he's tried to gay bash me. So I'm fighting the courts for my right. Right now, they're trying to take rights away from gay people, and I'm experiencing that right now.
Neil, let's take a moment. Let's take a moment, Neil. Let's take a moment. Let's take a moment. Let's take a moment. Let's take a moment. No, it's okay. Listen.
I try to.
I understand. People come on the show, and it's really I take it as an honor that people come on the show and they feel free to express themselves. So I want you to allow yourself to express yourself in the way you desire. I will say that I'm not sure. Do you think you're in a position to start dating right now with so much going on?
Right now, when you're dating somebody, you are there for each other. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this is my personal belief, and a lot of times some gay people don't like me because of how I feel, but I just feel what God wants from me. I feel like God did put a woman on earth to support a man in more ways, even if it's more than sexual. And I feel like we all need that from a woman to someone, just to have someone to talk to and support and show that they really care. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know. It's just out of my experience being gay for over my whole life, niggas don't care. You know what I'm saying? The nigga's gonna be a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Even men saying N-words don't care. Ooh, child. Even men saying N-words don't care. They don't care. Neil, I wanna be sympathetic. First of all, I'm sorry that you're going through what you're going through, right? I guess my question is, I know, and we can move forward with the regular Kendra G questions if you desire, but let me just ask this. Because of your experience, and it seems like it was a bad experience, I'm assuming there's a case going on with this situation of hate crime?
Not of the hate crime. That's the thing that is like we're being discriminated against. I really want to get this out there. There are 28 states in the United States of America that do not give gay people equal rights. They do not add them to the state hate crime. So under the United States Constitution, we are all supposed to be equally protected. But so with us being equally protected under the hate crimes, we are some of the most victimized group of individuals. But all the states that don't acknowledge the hate crime laws, they hide it. So you guys don't see half of the gay crimes that's going on because state laws, they don't even include us. So that would have to be federal. So in order for them to make money, if they have me they can charge me with attempted murder for a state crime and give me 20 to 99 years, and they have a guy that attempted to kill me, but it would be only under a federal. It would only be under a federal crime. The state don't make no money off of that. So the state don't make no money from charging him federally. So it's a federal hate crime. So they supposed to send it to the federal court, but they can just charge you since it's a state crime, and they can make tons of money off falsely imprisoning you, and they can just take you and just charge you and just cover it up and act like ain't nothing happened. There is no hate crime. They literally are trying to cover it up.
So
and nobody's doing nothing. I've even contacted the Fed.
I gotta ask more questions. Is the guy that did the hate crime, is he alive?
Yes.
Okay. So they're charging you though because you had to defend yourself against him.
Yes. But even after this dude, I got police reports. This dude has been threatening to take my life and everything, and they still not doing nothing.
Okay. Can I ask, when did this happen? Is this years ago or recent?
It happened. It first happened a couple years ago, but he's been committing crimes against me ever since the incident happened.
Right. You are dealing with a lot. You're dealing with a lot. I'm not equipped to help you. I wish I could. I'm sitting here thinking of who I could align you with, because I always want to, things like this. I would like to help if I can. But I'm here to host a dating show. I got to ask this question. So, has your desire gone away from men? Because I think some of the situations with women, when they consider dating men who once dated men, has your desire for men gone away? Are you gonna cheat on her one day because you still have those urges?
No. I'm the type of man, I respect women so much. I would never, if a woman is willing to accept you for who you are, man, I couldn't see myself ever going and hurting a woman like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that goes against everything I'm about. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be honest, God delivered the desire of wanting to be with a man for me years ago, like years ago. It's just times where it's hard to even find a woman that's really going to accept you, a real hard Christian woman, because even the Christian women, they judge you. You know what I'm saying? It's hard out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, for someone to really be a down-heart Christian and not judge you and say, well, his sins can be forgiven as well. You know what I'm saying? But they don't see it like that. They say, oh, you gay, they just have their judgments. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so I don't know how to proceed with my questions, because I feel like my questions are so minuscule, like little kid questions compared to what's really going on in your life right now. I think outside of you having a past with men, it's more so just the issues you're dealing with, right, in this moment. But let's just proceed. So you told me what kind of woman you're looking for. Oh, you did. That was the first and only question I asked. So do you want to elaborate more on the kind of woman you desire right now?
She's going to have to be a praying woman, a woman that really believes that Christ is coming back and he can deliver all, and willing to accept me for who I am. You know what I'm saying? I am who I am. I would never cheat on a woman. I'm looking for complete deliverance and for us to build an empire and still fight for those, because being gay is not a crime. You know what I'm saying? So now I feel like I have to fight for people that are gay and struggling with homosexuality for different reasons. You know what I'm saying? Because they are discriminated against, and the only people that can judge them is God. You know what I'm saying? It's not a crime that a judge can sit there and judge you for.
Okay. So what are your deal breakers?
I've never thought about that part. Just, of course, it would have to be a judgmental woman. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Someone that have insecurities, someone that believes that's always going to think if I'm around the dude, if you're going to think that we having sex is not going to work for you. You know what I'm saying? Especially with my mission. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to even get a woman that we can go on this together to where, you know, we can bring them and make them believers of Christ as well. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And not thinking, oh, we having sex or something like that.
Okay. Does she look a certain way?
Natural, just a natural beauty.
Okay. Could she wants to have a past? Could she be bisexual? Does it matter to you?
Yeah, I'm not judgmental, man. God delivers all things.
Okay.
You know.
What about money? Should she make a certain amount of money?
Not really.
No.
As long as she able to, you know, I believe a man should take care of a household. But a lot of extras, I feel like she can take care of herself.
Okay. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Oh, Lord. Okay. I got court papers everywhere on my dining room table.
We got to be able to see your legs, Neil.
My legs? I don't know about that.
All right. Can I ask your height? You seem pretty tall.
Yeah, I'm 6 feet.
You're 6 feet. Okay. All right. We see you. We see you, love. Okay, so this is Neil, Birmingham, Alabama, 40. Has no children. He's a wardrobe stylist, also an activist. So when was your last relationship?
It's been a cool little minute. I couldn't even tell you. Probably 2016.
Okay. Now, you don't have to answer, but I'm going to ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Probably a few months ago. Last year.
Can I ask the gender?
It was a man.
It was a man. Now listen, I understand your love for the Lord, and I respect it. But do you feel in your heart of hearts that desire is truly gone, and you really have a heart for a woman now in a sexual manner?
Yes. So with me, where the sex comes in at is just that not having, you know, I also, you know, didn't really have parents growing up. So sex was the only way I knew how to love. You know what I'm saying? So it's not that I really desire to be with a man. It's just, you know, sometimes you just desire to be loved and you get what you can accept.
Okay. So right now, in that capacity, what I hear is you just wanted love, and that's who was offering it to you. Okay. Listen, I respect your transparency, and that's why I gave you the disclaimer in the beginning, because I do want you to be aware that it's not just me and you. It's 100,000 people and more that's going to watch this. So you're fine with it.
Damn, I didn't even think about that.
That's what I told you in the beginning. That's why I wanted to make sure you are aware. I love that people are so comfortable talking to me, but I think sometimes they think they're on FaceTime, and I always want to let you know, you're not on FaceTime, boo. You are not on FaceTime.
Okay, so but you don't have to make this like.
It's gonna be a highlight. I mean, it's a part of this big ass video right here. That's why.
But why is it big ass?
I told you in the beginning. That's why I literally gave you the out in the beginning.
Yeah, I don't know. You just don't be, you know, sometimes also, you know, you just want, I don't know.
No, listen,
I don't know.
I understand. I get it. It can be therapeutic. What I will say is this. You're going to touch a lot of people, because I think there's people who are dealing with things that you're dealing with. And although you're looking for a woman, I think you're going to receive more DMs for people that are going to say, thank you for being transparent. I'm going through the same thing. So I think the way it's going to work for you is you're going to find, I'm going to be 1,000. You will be judged, because that's what my cousins do. But,
Oh yeah, I'm
you
not.
know, you will be
Listen,
judged.
man.
But I do think,
Listen, I know
I honestly,
my God. I'm not tripping
yeah.
off no people. People,
But
they
honestly,
gonna think whatever they
listen,
want.
I honestly do feel as though you're gonna find people who are dealing with what you're dealing with. You might even find a law person to help you with your case. Like the one thing about my show, this is why I know it's God gave me this platform to touch all people. I get DMs from people all the time about things that have happened to them after they've come on the show outside of love. So I honestly do believe it's gonna do more good for you than harm. I do feel that way.
I hope so. I do. Thank you for allowing me. I wasn't really expecting it, especially, the old girl too. I tried to send some stars because she was talking about people. You was speaking on her judging as well. And she was speaking about people that's been incarcerated. She don't want to date them. But at the end of the day, you don't know if they wrongly incarcerated or not. I'm a victim of that. I know for a fact this stuff, everything that they put out in the media ain't true. They paint this story. They get paid to paint a story to make you believe that these people are guilty. And we just take it and we just run with it. We just, they say he's guilty. Oh, he guilty. He did everything he said. Come on. Trust me, I know that stuff is not true. I know that for a fact.
No, I mean, I could co-sign that. I could co-sign, people. I mean, I don't have to co-sign. We could all co-sign. I'm quite sure everybody knows the story, knows the person who actually is wrongly incarcerated. So no, that's a true statement. That's a true statement. Last question for you, Neil. Why would a woman be lucky to be with you?
I'm a fighter. I'm a lover. I'm passionate. I seek to be the best man I can be. I seek to lead. I seek vindication. I seek love,
Seek love. Listen, I'm gonna pray for you, Neil, because I know you're going through some things, and I pray that God comes to you and heals you in the ways you desire to be healed, but more so just gives you the understanding. I always want to tell people I am not a therapist, so I don't pretend to be a therapist. I don't even claim to be a dating coach. I am a journalist who decided to host a dating show. But I would encourage you, if you don't already have it, to get into some type of therapy that can help you with this journey, because I think you're going to need that in order, and as well as God, to help you become the man that you desire to become.
Thank you very much. I
And
definitely
I'm
will.
sending you well wishes. So for the woman, and it's women only, right? I want to be clear. Do men have an opportunity?
Yes, most definitely. Women only, but I do, in this mission of activism, if someone just needs to reach out and speak, nothing sexual, nothing sexual at all. I have to have boundaries in my spiritual journey. You know what I'm saying? But if somebody is going through the same thing and just want somebody to talk to, that's fine. But nothing sexual with no men.
Nothing sexual. We got that clear. So how could the woman reach out to you, love?
Neil Beard on
Neil
Facebook.
Beard.
NEALBEARD.
Spell it one more time, love.
NEALBEARD. I think. I think that's what it is. Is that what's
Well,
showing?
I can't see it until I try to disconnect you. Okay, yes, it is it. Neil,
Okay, yeah.
and then the word beard, BEARD. Neil.
Yes, ma'am.
Listen,
All right.
I'm sending you nothing but love, honey.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Keep me posted how this goes, babe.
Yes, ma'am.
Um, listen, I say this all the time, and I've been doing this for 4 years. And, when I sit in this seat, I just, listen, I know I ain't perfect, so this ain't a perfect statement, because y'all gonna say, Kendra, you do church. But I try to allow people to talk, because I do know that sometimes this is just, they look at me as a therapist, and they just need to vent, and they just need to get it out. And I would say for men, this is the great thing in being a female. Most females, we have girlfriends. So when we go through the things that are bottled up, we call our best girlfriend, and we get it out. A lot of men don't have that same outlet. They don't have that same outlet. So they hold a lot of things in. They hold a lot of things in. And then, you know, this was a break-free moment for him. Clearly, this was a break-free moment for him. So I do ask my cousins just to be compassionate, whether you agree or not, don't understand. Just be compassionate that somebody had enough courage to share their story in front of the world. I mean, if there's any compassion, let that be it. It's already difficult for people to push the request. It's even more difficult to be as transparent as possible and be, ladies, let me give you what the equation is. It's like you coming on my show with no wig and no makeup. That's how much layers he just pulled back. He gave you his life. You don't got to agree with it. You don't have to agree with it. I just asked if my cousins can, on this one, be compassionate and let God work with him in the way he sees fit. Can we do that?